Imagine a world where the simplest tasks become monumental challenges. A world where picking up a spoon, buttoning a shirt, or even tying your shoelaces can feel like climbing a mountain. This is the reality for many people. In the United States, nearly 2 million individuals live with the form of limb loss, with this quantity expected to double by 2050. Globally, the World Health Organization posits that approximately 30 million people require prosthetic devices, with this figure steadily increasing by the day.
I'm Amber Senyuk.
My name is Isa Iqbal. Our mentors were Mr. Arevalo and Mr. Bolich. Both Mr. Arevalo and Mr. Bolich are very experienced in the fields of mathematics, science, construction, and engineering, and were able to advise us while we were working on this project.
While planning for our project, first we brainstormed ideas and sketched on a piece of paper. Then we went on CAD software and designed 3D models of our prototypes so we can better visualize our work. Next, we hopped on Tinkercad and designed molds of our prototypes that will then be used to pour silicone in. Afterwards, we had our nominators approve our work and we commenced the 3D printing process. While we were 3D printing, we fixed our mistakes that we made along the way and overcame the challenges to finalize our design.
Here's a brief overview of our iterative design process.
Here we have an overview of our prototypes. Prototype 1 is a sleeve that goes on the thumb of the hand, perfect for those who have a prosthetic. This model is ideal for those who live with somebody. Put the sleeve on and take it off. Prototype 2, on the other hand, resembles an oven mitt with a spoon at the end in order to help in the eating process. This is perfect for those who live alone because has easy application for even with those with tremors associated with Parkinson's. Prototype 3 is a sleeve that goes on the arm itself, ideal for those who live with amputations. Here are our models, made entirely out of silicone, utilizing the molds that we have created. Each design is meticulously crafted in order to enhance the eating experience for those who struggle with manual dexterity. These are our final designs.
The process of creating our design and actually working throughout our project consisted of many strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, as well as a few threats. The simplicity within our solution was definitely our biggest strength. Also, our mentors were quite experienced in the fields of engineering and were able to guide us as needed. We also had direct access to 3D printers almost any time we needed, and so we were able to 3D print our designs and work efficiently. We were also very dedicated, and we both feel that this is a very important matter, especially while working in a team. We met for longer durations and were able to coordinate very well while working together. Some of the weaknesses that we faced while working on our project was the fact that it was our first time using a 3D printer without the help of someone who's a professional working in the field of 3D printing or computer-aided designing, and also without relying completely on our mentors. Most of the time, it was just us trying to figure out how to work the printer efficiently and trying to get it not to break while we were 3D printing our designs. Also, the time spent waiting for each print was quite a while, so it would quite often be us waiting for excessive periods of time to print our designs. Our design is also highly personalized, and so those who use this design would need to factor in aspects such as the type, size, and preference, which would also take time in 3D printing. We were fortunate enough to actually reconnect with Pico Solutions, the design and software company that initially worked with our school when we were in the 4th grade. Being able to intern for them has allowed both Amber and I to learn more about computer-aided design as well as the specificities in 3D printing. Throughout the process, we did acquire some challenges, but being able to navigate them and use a lot of our problem-solving skills became really helpful along the way. When thinking about our solution on a larger scale, there are a few threats that will be posed to it. For instance, funding and budgeting to actually implement the design in a wider market and in homes requires us to maybe look for grants as well as sponsorship opportunities. Furthermore, testing on patients of various ages with no limbs or prosthetics would have to continue until proven to work on a wider range of individuals. Also, one thing that we do have to consider is transportation of actually delivering our product to the individuals in need. This would require us to strategically think about how we are going to implement and actually provide this service to individuals in our community and on a global scale.
Thank you for your attention. This concludes our presentation.
Thank you for listening and joining us as we showed our engineered product and how we can make a positive contribution.